Hi, Dr. Tony here, and I want to talk to you about some facts and statistics that scared the hell out of me when I first saw them and started actually understanding them. And this was some of the things that started causing me to fundamentally start saying, hey, life as we know it does not produce the outcome and the results. To go to school, get good grades, get a good career isn't the path that works for most people. And that is this: 80% of people that we come across regularly have money stress just in handling the day-to-day world. 80%, 8 out of 10 people. And yet over an entire working career, 96% never create true financial freedom. When retirement comes, they find themselves in a position where they need to eat into their investments and gradually kill off their investments and hope they die before their investments run out. And most of them, unfortunately, their investments actually run out. In fact, 75% of them run out of their retirement savings in the first 5 years. Shocking statistics. And the worst part of it is that women, on average, are 43% worse off than men when you consider and look at the fact they've got time out for child rearing years, and on average they're actually earning less than men in their equivalent positions. These are some of the facts as you know it. And the reality of it is those are scary figures. And when I started looking at this, I was going, well, hang on, this is true for 96%. But what are the 4% doing differently? Because the majority are getting it really, really wrong. So what are the 4% doing differently? And the reality is the 4% are playing a different game with a different equipment. The 96% are following the idea of go to school, get good grades, get a good career, and somehow magically it'll be okay. So often they find themselves living unfulfilled lives because they're making a choice, a career choice, based around income and a hope of financial security that actually doesn't exist. And so they're often unfulfilled. They're not doing the things that they're truly passionate about or the choices that they would make if money wasn't involved. And you don't have to look too far to know that statement is incredibly true when you look at the midlife crises and the level of dissatisfaction that people actually have around their careers. And despite that, they've got a 96% chance of not getting ahead financially after 40 plus years in the workforce. The 4% are actually playing a different game. The 4% know the game is to build a freedom generator. Know the game is to get their money working for them so that they don't have to work as hard for money. And to do that deliberately, they follow what's called the 4 money principles. These 4 money principles are to pay yourself first, live within your means, protect yourself, and getting your money to work for you. And they apply those 4 money principles to build this freedom generator to create true freedom in their life. It's a different game. They have a different conversation. They have a conversation around fulfillment and what they do for contribution in their career, but that is different to how they learn how they manage their money and getting their money work for them so they don't have to work as hard. And they deliberately do that until they've actually created freedom. Different path, different choices. What I encourage you to do is research and look into it yourselves and choose freedom.